Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure you could conceive. Let's have a dream which isn't under control. Well, something is going to happen to me that I don't know what it's going to be. And then you would get more and more adventurous, and you would make further and further out gambles as to what you would dream. And finally, you would dream where you are now.
Sit back, hold tight, because there's a lot going on in this episode. There's plenty of angling, family fishing socials with friends, a new house, a new dog, and plenty of big carp. Welcome to episode 8 of All About the Journey. Well, there's been a lot of changes around here since last time we spoke. Shaved my hair off! With it being a coronavirus pandemic and haircuts have been a little bit of a drama, I just got pissed off, annoyed, tired of looking like a scarecrow. So the hair's come off and I've got a bit of a thin patch at the back, and I was getting quite annoyed with a comment saying that you could cast a choddy into the clear spot in the weed, which really annoyed me a lot, to be honest. But yeah, the hair's gone. Now, after me and Claire both enjoying a fantastic session, although be it difficult at Orellana, both of us have got the bug for this lake now in a big, big way. And yeah, we've decided that we're going to move up to the lake. So we've been looking at properties around the lake, particularly ones that are actually on the lake, so we can just launch our boat straight out of our house, which would be the absolute dream. But it's been proving quite difficult. Some people have been a little bit awkward because we have a dog. One house we absolutely fell in love with, me and Claire, but unfortunately when we turned up in our motorhome, the owner actually said to our Spanish friend who was interpreting for us, oh, they must have money, look at their Mercedes motorhome. And he put the rent up by 100 quid a month, which I weren't really feeling at all. For me, I thought, even though it was cheap, if he's putting the rent up before we've even started, what dramas are going to unfold over the course of the next 12 months, as we've now decided that we're going to stay here for a year. The main reason for that being is, with all the dramas of coronavirus, it's been quite annoying trying to find properties, move and change country with all the restrictions. So we're just going to sit it out in Spain until this pandemic's over. And to be honest, I couldn't think of a better place to spend my time. We have actually found a beautiful home on the shores of Orellana, thanks to our new friend Heiko, who runs a sort of a holiday lets business or long-term let business on the shores of the lake. And he was a great find because he was able to source us exactly what we needed. A decent sized home where we'd have rooms to have guests and our friends over and our son. A property with a good sized garage so we could keep all our fishing equipment in, and a reasonable sized garden for the dog. Now, although this property here in Cadiz is very, very nice, it is also very, very small. And having all my fishing kit in the gazebo outside is actually really worrying for me, as crime in this area is quite high, as it is sort of the drugs importation zone of Spain, so to speak. There are often helicopters flying around at night here at very low altitude, and we've seen a number of boats washed up at the beach over the time that we've been here, with the police there going through all the kit after some sort of illegal goods have been coming across the water from Morocco. But yeah, check this out. This is when we went out to have a look at our first new home on the lakes of Orellana.
Well, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and we're just about to head up to Orellana to have a look at our new house. Now, we went and had a look at one last week, but unfortunately the geezer was a bit of a dickhead, to be honest. Really, really annoyed me, so I wasn't feeling very comfortable about giving this guy my money if he's already putting the price up before he's even moved in. But yeah, I'm hoping this one's going to be lush. Outside is absolutely beautiful, the location is perfect, but we haven't seen inside yet, so let's hope it's a good one, eh?
Here we go then, Claire.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm nervous though, I'm more nervous than excited.
Yeah, we haven't seen the inside yet.
I know, I just keep thinking how amazing it looks on the outside, but why the guy never had the pictures on the inside. It was just, yeah, but here it goes. Oh!
Here's Heiko, the main man, the property fixer of Orellana.
Hi Heiko!
Welcome to Orellana.
Yay!
Hey,
Hi man. Welcome to Orellana, man.
This is the house then, yeah?
This is the place.
Come on, let's go take a look.
Have a look. Come.
Let's go.
Look at the view, Claire. Look at the view. Oh wow, this is so cool.
Why didn't we pack our stuff? Yeah.
Let's go.
Nice.
Welcome home. Let's go and have a look.
Wow.
Oh, this is decent,
It's
isn't it?
nice and cool. I like this. Oh, this is perfect.
It's pretty decent,
my God,
huh?
look at that view for the morning. I love it. I love it. Old and rustic. Bit like us, babe.
It was great having Heiko there as an intermediary. He was able to translate the contract and explain Spanish rental law, so we understood exactly the tenant and landlord rights.
How about that for a view then?
Yeah.
That's pretty incredible. And a big thanks to this guy. Oh, Heiko, man. Thank you so much. You really are the man, my friend. Thanks for sorting this house out for us, buddy.
Welcome to Spain. Welcome to Orellana.
Yay!
Oh,
Barbecue.
mate. Honestly, we looked at so many houses now, and it's really been like trying to find the one that ticks enough boxes, and this one
Ticks all the boxes.
you
of
hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head here. If anyone ever needs to rent a property next to Orellana, certainly this is the main man. Now, as you can see from that short clip, the house is very old and the furniture is quite old too, but the location is perfect and the views from the lounge are absolutely incredible, and we have a really big garage where I can stick all my fishing kit. So we decided to go for it, and not only just go for it, we decided to move in this week. That's how keen we was. So on Monday we looked at the property, and now we're going to move in on Friday. So it's all a bit of a mad dash here to get everything packed up and everything organised, ready to move up to our new home on the lake. And we're really, really excited. And on top of that, we also have some sort of good news. Well, it's good news for us, and that's we have a new member of our family or pack. When we moved to this villa in Spain, instantly we noticed this yard opposite our house. And it was literally a builder's yard with 3 bull terriers in, with no shade, no water, no food. The neighbours would come past literally every other day and throw a bag of scraps over, which the dogs would rip open and fight for the little bits of food that were inside, which was really, really sad for us. Now every night we'd hear literally one of the dogs yelping as he was being attacked by the other 2, and this would turn out to be a dog that we named Simba. A beautiful tan bull terrier with a real lovely temperament, but unfortunately he was the bottom of the pack and was subject to abuse by the other dogs on a regular basis. Now last week we heard the dog yelping in the early hours of the morning and into the actual morning, and me and Claire decided we could take no more after seeing him limping around the yard. So we decided to rescue him. Now when we pulled him out of the yard, we were very, very, very sad to see the condition he was in. He was riddled with ticks, covered in scabs and bite marks all over his body, and one side he was covered in an epoxy resin or some sort of glue that glued all his fur together and burnt his skin, and we was just absolutely gutted, and we didn't want to see him return to the yard. So Claire took the time to remove the ticks from his body and ears, and we gave him a good wash and tried to treat some of his wounds, but we was confronted by the owner who wanted his dog back, and he literally threw him back into the yard the next day, where he was ripped apart by the other dogs again, and Claire was literally in tears over this, and it was breaking our hearts to witness this horrible abuse of this dog, you know. So we pulled the owner up about it, and he took the dog out of that yard and moved it into another yard behind our house, where he tied him to a bed frame and left him for 2 days without water. Well, as you can well imagine, me and Claire was having absolutely none of this. So I jumped over the wall, stacked a pellet up against the wall, picked the dog up and threw him over the fence to Claire. And yeah, we decided he wasn't going back to the owner. So we took him to the vet where he was treated for worms and ticks and had a general look over, and we decided we was going to keep this animal. Now the owner wasn't really overly happy about this, but we ended up giving him €50 and he let us keep the dog because clearly he was unable of looking after this animal. Now Simba has become a very, very welcome part of our family. Although he's very shy and very scared of people and objects that move quickly, we've got him outside in our yard, but in a nice warm bed, and he's fed 3 times a day, and he's really starting to warm to us as a family unit. I'm not so sure if she's so happy about Simba, to be honest. She'll always be top dog for us. Won't you, little girl? but she is getting old now. She's 16, 17 this year, and our main priority is obviously our lovely little fishing dog. But that doesn't mean we're not going to give Simba a good life now, does it, Mila? Just means that you will always be top dog while you're still here. Well, the time is ticking down. It's Thursday now, and we have got to pack this house, as tomorrow we are leaving to move to Orellana. So I'm gonna love you guys and leave you, and yeah, crack on with the packing. Well, this is it. Everything's packed, all the fishing gear's in there. Some stuff in here, mostly Clare stuff. A few bits in the van. Again, mostly Clare stuff. But yeah, we're all ready to hit the road now. So I think we're gonna grab one last coffee and say goodbye to the Cadiz Villa. Hey you, what are you doing? Last few bits in, Clare?
Yeah, the final bits. Can't wait to get out of here, to be honest with you. I mean, it's lovely, but
We've had a wonderful time here though.
I want the space. We need space. As much as I love being around you, my darling, I cannot wait to have a bit of space.
Oh, nice one.
That's all right, it's good. And I think you feel the same.
Yeah.
And the dogs need the space. The sun will be with us anyway, but the main thing is we've got carps there as well.
Yeah,
So I just can't wait to go fishing.
Our mate Raoul literally had a 28 kilo carp from outside our house this morning. So yeah, that's a great omen that is for getting up there. And in fact, what are we doing blabbering on? Let's just go. Let's go. You ready, Mina? Are you ready? Let's hit this road. Oh, fuck. Stalled it. Let's go. Well, this is the first problem. The big truck didn't like going through that dip. I've actually ground out on a tow bar at the back, and now the wheels, well, that wheel's just about touching, but I'm not able to get up this bank, which is a real bummer because I can either go forward or backwards at the minute. I am completely stuck. So what am I going to do? I'm going to detach the trailer for starters. Once I've removed the trailer, I'm going to get the boards off the back, and then basically I'm going to try and get the van up on the boards and out of this little ditch here. Wish me luck. What a palaver that was. Let's get to the new house. Well, the long and laborious process of packing out the vans, getting settled in, is well and truly underway.
The landlord was happy for us to remove some of the old furniture that was left behind in the house before moving all our possessions in. Living off-grid in the middle of nowhere meant we would have to install satellite internet. This was super important, as if there's no internet, then there's no more vlogs. The work was tiring, but had to be done, as in just 3 days' time we'd have guests from France and Germany arriving for a big social barbecue.
Hey!
Oui, hello.
Bonjour mon ami.
Bonjour, ça va?
Ça va bien, merci et vous?
Très bien, très bien.
Très bien, très bien. Wookie,
What's up, mate? Good?
how's it going, big man?
I'm good, yeah, of course.
Long drive?
There is a ride from my house.
Ah, that's okay.
it's
So
okay.
now we'll have a barbecue, eh?
Barbecue, nice chilling for the night.
Yeah.
And after tomorrow, we go.
Carp fishing.
Yeah, of course. We are in for that, you know.
Who's this?
Yes!
Who's this?
It's beautiful here.
You like it?
Yeah, absolutely.
But the real
I will
beauty-
come back for holidays.
You are welcome
with
anytime.
my wife.
You're welcome anytime. Mate, every best barbecue I've ever had has been at the hands of you, my friend.
I appreciate it, bro.
What we got going on? Oh yeah. Okay guys, we wish you good luck and a productive session. Stay in contact and maybe we'll see you next week sometime when we're out on the lake. Okay, Bompesh?
Come to visit us.
Yeah, I come to visit you guys, man, for sure.